Hello friends of the Northern Entertainment and welcome to another episode of my Pro Mods Let's Play. We are driving from Austria all the way up to Norway today. Or not today, but on this run anyway. And we are transporting 6 tons of brake fluid from UPS to, I think, FedEx, which is kind of funny. But yeah, in front of us, as you can see, is an Ecoline's bus. Unfortunately, there is no fast pass down here, so we have to make our way. Passage is $8. Oh, €8. Well, I think I can afford that. So since we only have 6 tons of freight on our trailer, it is super easy for us to jump gears. And while I'm driving here, I have something that I wanted to talk to you guys about. And that is, well, as some of you guys might know, or, well, actually no, nobody knows, because nobody really has to do with that part of my life, quote unquote, is I became the German moderator of the Maker forums. Maker is the MCN I'm with, the multi-channel network. And as such, I see a lot of questions from YouTube channels that are just starting out, that are just getting pretty much their feet on the ground. And I'm also getting a lot of questions from you guys that... Oh, great. Now I have to remember which... No. Haha, what button was my windshield wipers? Oh, great. Ah, found it. Good. So, crisis averted. But yeah, so I just wanted to talk to you guys about some of the myths, some of the questions that I get. And if you have any questions, then I will encourage you, please leave me that question in the comments, and in the next episode here of ETS I will answer it, because, well, I mean, it's only driving. No, I shouldn't say only driving, but it is driving, and it's only so interesting, and this gives me something to talk to you guys about. This is something that I'm very passionate about, is helping other people. Now, let me say something just from the get-go, and that is, for the sake of the argument, let's just put all the reasons that you might start YouTube, or that you might want to start YouTube, aside. Oi. Well, the good news is it does look like I got the problem with the AI traffic fixed. I did a recording earlier, and as it turns out, the AI traffic was bugged because I had invisible trucks all of a sudden that were parked in the middle of the highway, so I got like 20% damage, and there was a stop and go forever because the trucks couldn't come past me. But let's get back to the topic at hand. So I am going to dispel some of the myths. We are going to talk about many of the questions, and again, if you have questions, then leave them in the comments below and I will certainly answer them. So one of the things, and that's funny because I just got that email really from one of our guys there in the forums, is this whole sub for sub myth. Especially as young channels or small channels, there is this myth that's really, really hard to dispel apparently, and that is that sub for sub is great to grow your channel. Sub for sub, if you don't know what that means, is a subscriber for subscriber, meaning, for example, well, you subscribe to my channel, I subscribe to your channel, and we do this just because we have the agreement that I subscribe to your channel and you subscribe to my channel. Now that sounds great in theory, but simple fact is that it doesn't help you. It gives you one more subscriber, but really does it help you in terms of views? No, it doesn't, because if you have a subscriber, you want this person to subscribe to you because they are convinced of the product, of the video that you are providing them with. They like your style, they like your gameplay, they like all these things, and that is why they subscribe to you. They want to see more of that. And that's what you want. You want a loyal subscriber, you want a fan, you want a viewer that really wants to see your videos and not another channel that subscribed to you because, hey, you subscribe to my channel, I subscribe to you, because let's be honest here, will that channel or that person, will he sit there with bated breath and watch the next video you upload? Well, most likely that's a no. And you can't really blame him because he's trying to get off the ground too. And so he doesn't have probably the time, or maybe, well, maybe he doesn't even like the content that you're creating. That is possible. Doesn't mean that you don't like the guy, but there are quite a few people that I help with that I do want to see succeed. Yeah, here's the problem with a damaged engine. But yeah, there's quite a few people, honestly, that I do want to succeed, but do I watch their videos? No, absolutely not, because, well, it's either not the games that I play, or it's not the style that I like, the way they are played. Well, that doesn't mean I don't like the people that are behind the channel. I just don't like their gameplay, and that is exactly the point why sub for sub does nothing for you. So what does now grow my channel if sub for sub doesn't work? Well, I said that many times before. Make the best content that you possibly can come up with, and make this content within the means that you have. Meaning, don't go out, buy a gaming rig for $3,000 if you don't have the means to sustain that. If you have the money, by all means, go all out and buy your dream rig and use it to record. Absolutely. But if you don't know yet, even if YouTube is for you, and YouTube is definitely not for everybody, then don't go out and spend hundreds of dollars or thousands even on stuff that you use maybe once or twice, and then you get frustrated with it and you just leave it alone. My goodness, this engine sounds terrible now. Sorry that I was trailing off here, but this engine really sounds terrible. So, anyways, yeah, so make the best content that you can. Engage your viewers, and that is really something that cannot be understated or overstated. Is you have to pretty much build a community, because that's what you want. You want a loyal subscriber, you want a loyal viewer that really, well, like I said it before, that sits there with bated breath and he wants to see your next video. He really, really, really likes what you are doing. I don't like what I'm doing here. But he really likes what you are doing, and he waits for that next video, and that's what you want. You want an active subscriber base. Pretty good rule of thumb is about 10% of your subscribers, at least 10% you want to have as active subscribers. Now as you get bigger, hopefully that number goes higher, but especially in the start, just say 10% and be happy if you get that. If you get 10% of your, or based on your subscriber number, if you have 10% of subscribers view your video within the first hour, or even 5%, then you can be happy. That's a good start. Now, how do you get a active community going? Well, basically, it's building up on what you start out with. You want to engage in comments. You want to have this famous call to action in it, that you want actually people to engage with you. Tell them you would like to hear or read their comments, and then if you did that and they do comment, then comment back. Especially when you start out, this is very, very important. You want to make sure that they feel valued as viewers, and that they feel, or you want to make them feel heard, that their concerns are being heard, that their ideas are being heard. Now, of course, don't make the big mistake that I almost fell into. This is a big trap that you can fall into, and that is don't try to cater to everybody. If I would try to cater to every single one of the suggestions and make that all happen, then I could just stop doing what I'm doing right now, because it's just impossible. It is not only impossible, it's also impractical. And you can't make everybody happy. So that is a myth that I can tell you right now, that you can make everybody happy. You can't. There's just no way. In the end, play what you want to play. If you have fun playing CSGO, then play and record CSGO. If you have fun with simulators like I do, then play simulators. And I can guarantee you there will be people that will hate on you, whether you play CSGO or simulators or Duck Hunt or Twiddle Your Thumb. Because that's just the way it is. Especially in the internet, there will always be people that do not like what you do, and they will make sure that they are heard. More so than the people that do like what you do. It is unfortunate, but that is just the way the internet works. It is... Well, yeah, as I said, it is unfortunate, but it is the simple truth of the matter. Another thing, especially now getting towards the MCN myth, a big myth with MCNs is that MCNs, or multi-channel networks, will grow your channel magically overnight because they are an MCN and they have a great interest that you grow. Yes, they do have interest that you grow, but let's be honest, in a low level or in your entry tier MCN, you have thousands, maybe tens of thousands, maybe even hundreds of thousands of other channels that all competing for a very small market. Now, if a MCN, no matter what size or no matter who it is, that's why I'm not naming any names, but if an MCN would cater or would try to promote every single channel, yeah, there is not enough personnel in the world to do this. There's not enough hours in the day to do this. So what an MCN will do, or what, let's start by, or what a MCN will not do for you. An MCN will not grow your channel magically overnight. An MCN will not actively promote your channel with advertisements and stuff like that. Now, what an MCN will do is it provides you a platform to meet with other YouTubers or meet with other content creators that are probably doing stuff that is compatible with you. If you have a beauty channel, well, then I don't know why you are watching my video right now, but let's just say for the sake of the argument, you had a beauty channel and you want to collaborate with somebody else. I think we are actually turning off here towards Leipzig, if I remember right, on the A9. Yes, we do. So they give you the platform to collaborate with a channel like that. If you are a gaming channel that covers all kinds of Mario stuff, then the MCN is the place where you can find like-minded people. Of course there is forums and everything else that you can find like-minded people too, but in general on an MCN or in the forums and the dashboards of MCNs, you usually, well, it's a little bit easier to make contact because you have a common goal here. You are in the same MCN, so chances are that you will work on the same goals. Now, having said that, unfortunately, I haven't seen very many collaborations in MCNs or in our MCN, and that's very sad because there's potential. If you click with somebody, then that can really help you grow. But in the end, it is up to you to grow your channel. And MCN will also, to go back to what does the MCN for you, and MCN will also make sure that you get the best CPM, which is cost per mile, for your views, for your videos. They will get definitely higher CPM than what you would get if you would just go with AdSense, for example. And CPM and all these things might be words that you don't know. Maybe you do know them. If you want me to explain them a little bit more, then please let me know. But as of right now, I'm just assuming that you do know what these terms are, especially if you have a YouTube channel and you want to grow it, then you have to know those terms. So that's what an MCN does as well. Another thing that many MCN do is they provide you with access to a sound library. Some of them use Audio Micro, others use SoundCloud, others use I don't know. There's you name it. There is a ton of different. I'm a little bit too close here. There's a ton of different programs or a ton of different platforms that you can use, but for the most part, especially if there's many MCNs that use Audio Micro these days, if you use Audio Micro without just by a subscription or whatnot, you are looking at around $40 per song that you use. So you can really benefit using the songs that are provided very quickly because, well, it's free for you. And that is one big thing that can really push your that can push your production value up a lot, and it can help you a lot with production value of your videos, and it's free just for being an MCN. Another thing that is good with MCNs is you sometimes, depending again on the MCN, get chances to meet up with people on conventions. Again, it's a little bit easier if you are in an MCN because you will be there, you have this common goal, and so chances are it's a little bit easier for you to make contact. So yeah, I think that's for the most part the myths with an MCN. There is one point that I wanna go over yet, and that is how can I leave an MCN? Now it depends. There are MCNs nowadays, especially smaller ones, that have no lock contracts anymore. Meaning you can get out of the contract or out of this agreement with your MCN anytime. Bigger networks will not do that. Bigger networks usually give you a contract with varying length, and based on the length that you kind of commit to your MCN is also the percentage of your gains. I know some start out 60-40, some start out 70-30, and then once you go into the higher tiers you can get as high as 90-10, where you make 90% of the CPM and the MCN only makes 10. But yeah, make sure you read your contract. Don't just, oh yeah, it's a contract, whatever, I just click it. But especially with a bigger MCN, make sure you read the contract, make sure you read the conditions, make sure you know what you're signing. Because make no mistake, it is a contract, it's a legally binding document. Just because it's YouTube and it's online doesn't mean that it's not a legally binding document. So that is something that I see all the time, that people have no idea what they actually signed, and then get all mad and get their panties in bunches because they think that the MCN is not doing what they are supposed to. And that is really, there is nobody to blame but themselves, because they did not read the contract before they signed it. And then they get even madder when you tell them, well buddy, you signed the contract, you are legally bound to this contract. And yeah, it's just something to think about, really, to make sure that you know what you're signing before you sign it. And if you are too young to sign a contract and your parents have to sign it, then get an adult. If you don't want to go to your parents, okay, but get an adult to look over this contract before you sign it, because in the end, in the small print, in 99% of all contracts, you will find the little addition that if the agreement is between an MCN and a channel, and the channel owner is below the legal age, then this contract is assumed signed by his or has to be signed by his legal guardian. Now, if you sign this document and you have any problems, then the MCN says, well, here, small print, it had to be signed by a legal guardian. The MCN has no way to verify this, or to know whether or not at the point of the electric signature you actually, or your legal guardian, signed it. So they can claim that, and I mean, they probably won't, but they even can take you to court, because well, that gets into the realm of falsifying documents, and you really don't want to go that route, because the MCN can go that route, and they have a legal department, and they will in the end win this battle. And it goes back to the whole thing, make sure you know what you are signing. I cannot tell you guys that enough. Hey. Almost had a little collision there. But yeah, I think that covers all the basics that I wanted to talk about. Again, an MCN is a great thing if you know what you get yourself into. Oh, he had a little bit of an accident over there. And it can really help you with the growth of your channel, but not by what the MCN does, but what they provide, and by your own work. That is really the most important thing, is your own work. Be persistent, be consistent with your uploads. Make sure you provide what you promise. Make sure you play what you do like, and yeah, basically that's all there is to it. The rest and that everybody in YouTube will testify to that, is a lot of luck. It's a lot of hard work and it's luck. In the end, nobody can really tell you how some channels blow up overnight, they just do. But for those that don't blow up overnight, it's a lot of hard work and dedication. And that is pretty much what, as we roll here into the night, and I'm probably gonna turn out at the next fuel station and grab some sleepies. Yeah, in the end, that's what it's all coming down to, is dedication and yeah, persistence, really. Persistence is very important. So guys, as I said in the beginning of this video, if you have any questions to what I said, or any questions at all about growing a channel, or, well, any questions, it doesn't really matter, because playing ETS2 is always a good, it's a good game, just like Train Simulator, to talk to you guys about different, yeah, different topics. And I do hope you guys enjoyed this video, so if you did, then please hit that like button. And as I said before, if you have any questions at all, then please leave them in the comment section below. I will answer them. I will definitely answer them. And yeah, until next time, I say thank you so much for watching, guys. Have a great day, and God bless.